in the third section of our AWS Core Fundamental. So this session we will go deep dive into our EC2 instance called Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud. Okay, let's jump into the course. What is the EC2 instance? I think if you are an IT career or IT sector, you might use like the VMware or virtual machine. So here in AWS Cloud, we call Amazon EC2 instance. Yeah. So just to remember and easy to understand for those naming, right? So EC2 instance is one of the most popular service of AWS that they offering for us. EC2 instance like EC2, yeah, EC is Elastic Compute Cloud. It is the infrastructure as a service. It mainly consists in the capability of the renting virtual machine, yeah, and store data on virtual machine drive EBS and distributing the load across the machine ELB, and it scale the service using the auto scaling group ASG. So we knowing the EC2 is the fundamental to understand how the cloud work. Alright, so here is the EC2 size and configuration option. So when we set up the virtual machine, first we will thinking about the OS, right? Yeah. So Amazon offer like Linux OS and also Windows, and now we have also Mac OS supported from the AWS cloud as well. So in slide here I just put a Linux in Windows, have an update for Mac OS. Okay, so let give some an example here when we set up the AWS cloud or AWS server. First thing first, we will need to know what is the OS to run for that server, right? Yeah. Okay, and next, what is the compute power, CPU or memory that we want to use it? Okay, and also the storage space, how many storage space do we want to have? For example, I want to have a server, so I want to run it in Linux, for example Ubuntu, yeah, and I want to have two vCPU, two core, 2 or 3 core, something like that, and I want to have 8 memory gigabyte for that server, and I want to have a storage like 30 or 8 80 gigabyte of my server instance storage. Alright, so this is the main idea, the main component that we are looking for the EC2 instance as well. So in EC2 instance, it have a network card, speed of the card, public IP address, and firewall role, which is the security group that we just learned a bit earlier. And bootstrap script configured at the first level by enabling the EC2 user data. So EC2 user data here we are like if you want to have automatically, for example, you want to enable or install patch automatically, then we can enable this script in the EC2 user data script. Okay, right. So like in the image that I put here in the right side, instance like we have a t2.micro, t2.itlite, CPU, yeah, memory, storage, network, and the bandwidth. Okay, so these are the instance type and CPU memory type that we have here in AWS Cloud. We will go into deep detail here, deep dive detail here in the next one. Okay, so here are some hand-on how to create an EC2 instance with AWS EC2 user data to our website. So these are the EC2 user data script here that I mentioned you earlier. Like we want to run and YAM update automatically in the EC2 instance uh, for our website, right? YAM install HTTP start automatically, yeah, and we have a hello world here. Okay, sorry, some bit on my health today. So here we have one security group and also classic port overview here. Security group are the fundamental of network security in AWS Cloud in the EC2 level. It controls how traffic is allowed into and also out to our EC2 instance as well. It have an inbound role and outbound role of our EC2 instance. Security group is only contain allow rule. And for example, you want your your PC want to access the EC2 instance into AWS Cloud, then you can allow the SSH rule, right? Inbound rule. So you want to you need to allow the port 2022 into security group of your EC2 instance. Okay. So security group also is the rule that can reference by IP or by security group. Okay, this is the example here that I just told you at the moment. You allow HTTP or SSH protocol in your security group of your EC2 instance. So if you allow port 80 to the source 000, this one, it will be accessed from public access and with port 80, and you allow SSH with port 2022 to this IP 122.149.199. So this IP, the source IP address is can access to your EC2 instance via SSH. Yep. And the last one, you allow the port 456 4567 to your Java app. Okay, so this is the some port overview that we need to understand as well. 22 is for SSH protocol, 21 HTTP, 80 is for HTTP, and also 443 is for HTTPS, and CC84 is for RDP, is for the remote desktop protocol into your Windows instance. As I some right here for Macs, Linux. For Windows we are using PuTTY. In Windows 10 we are using SSH on Windows 10, and EC2 instance connects. So when you have the EC2 instance running in AWS Cloud, you can allow this protocol to your Mac or Windows, or you also use the EC2 instance connects in AWS console as well if you are using the AWS instance Linux OS. Alright, so next we will go to some hand-on in AWS EC2 instance. Okay.